Hello. Welcome to Let Me Bore You to Sleep. My name's Jason Newland. Please stop staring at me, Vinny. Stop staring at me. Please only listen when you can safely close your eyes. My website is jasonnewland.com. It is a really groovy website. I mean, even if I do say so myself, which I kind of just did, it's a pretty good website. It's my podcast. It is my podcast website. So, you know, I know you may prefer to listen on Castbox or Spotify or Apple Podcasts or Podcast Addict or Player FM, Deezer, Luminary, Podcast Republic, Podverse, Podfriend, Audible, Podbean. But you can also listen on my website. And all the latest recordings are on there. You can stream it, you can download it, you can play it at different speeds. You know, if I don't speak quite fast enough, you can speed it up. Really? Yeah. I think you can even fast forward as well. So yeah, that's my website. It's also got links to all of the other podcasts I just mentioned, the podcast apps, so you can find out where my recordings or my podcasts live on those particular apps. There's a link to my YouTube channel, which is at Jason Newland. There's also a link to playlists, podcasts, my Facebook group, which is Jason. What is my favourite? What is it? Oh yeah, Jason Newland's Boring Group. That's my Facebook group. It's currently 207 people on my group. Or our group, you know, the people that are on the group. So there's 207 of us. If you would like to join the group, then please just go to the website, my website, click on the link which says Facebook group, or just go onto Facebook and look for Jason Newland's Boring Group. It's a good place to meet other people that listen to me, and also it's once a week I do a Q&A Friday. Usually it's on a Friday, and you can actually ask me questions. So if you go onto that Facebook group, you can ask me questions, and I'll mention your name when I do the question or when I answer the question. There's also a link to my PayPal. And that is everything pretty much. So it's a pretty good website. When I do record something, I do 6 versions. I know it's a lot, isn't it? But hey. So I do one without music, just a normal length. I do a 5-hour one without music, and a 10-hour one without music. Then one with music, just a normal length. 5-hour with music, 10-hour with music. Now the longer ones have also got positive affirmations, relaxation stuff, and me counting down from 100 down to 1, and body scans and stuff like that. So it just means you can listen for the entire night, and it does get quieter as the hours go by. Today, well, this week actually, I don't know why I'm squeaking when I talk. This week, because what is it, Wednesday now? I started off, so I did something on Sunday, the 19th. The week didn't start off so great on Monday. I didn't do anything on Monday. But I did do... Sunday was busy. Yeah, I did 2 recordings on Sunday. Wow. No, I did a spider phobia and the I Let Me Boy to Sleep, 1273, which was a summary of the previous week. And the 18th. So I did, yeah, Friday or Saturday I did 2. Really? It was Saturday the 18th. It was. So things were going quite well. 17th. Okay, and I did one on the 17th, and then I had a day off and I did one on the 15th. So Monday was a bit of a weird start to the week, but I've made up for it by yesterday doing a recording, Let Me Boy to Sleep, and today I have done 2 different recordings, not including this one. This morning I did a deep sleep whisper hypnosis, number 515, called Observe Your Mind. And it's quite a short recording. How long does it last? Well, it's 30 minutes, 28 minutes and 18 seconds. So it's not that short, actually. And then I did relaxation hypnosis for stress, number 232. That's called Feeling Safe. That is a short one. It's 16 minutes 51 seconds, unless you listen to the longer version. I haven't done a new one of them for ages and ages and ages. The reason what that podcast is, and I personally think it's one of my better podcasts, is it's a mixture of different ways that may help to reduce stress, anxiety, and help with panic attacks, which is something close to my heart. So I did a lot of recordings during the lockdown period, 2020-21, and I haven't done one for a while. I can't remember the last time I did one. Because I didn't have the dates on any of the podcasts for some reason. But it is, I mean, some of the recordings, they're short. Some of them are just a technique that you can use. Some of them are a lot longer. So number 231, whenever I did that one, is called 10-to-1 Technique Relaxation. And that was 30 minutes long. Number 230 was called Superman Re-Energizing. Oh, that was the 7th of May 2021. Wow. So I don't know when the... No, I don't know. I don't know what date the 231 was. I'm pretty sure it was last year. I could probably find out, actually. But there's lots of different ones, like Listen to My Boring Voice, Relax by Spending Time Listening to Me. They're all like half an hour. One of them's 11 minutes and 9 seconds. That's Superman Re-Energizing. Keep your eyes open until I say so and relax. Relax and sleep, nothing exists. Sitting in a chair. Sitting in a chair, relax. That's not a very good sentence, is it? Not very good sentence structuring. Relax body parts and sleep. There's one I did on the 17th of January 2021. A request from Rachel. Don't allow fear and anxiety to affect your sleep. And that was an hour and 30 minutes long. So I'd say probably the majority of those recordings were 2020, 2021. I don't know if I've got the dates for most of them. Let's have a look. It looks like I do. Blimey. So this is weird because I don't take much notice of what I've done in the past. Alright, so this one I remember I did 34 recordings. No, not 30. Was it 34? 34. Yeah, I did. I think in about 2017, I think it was, roughly. I'm guessing a little bit. Was it 34? Was it 24? And then I didn't do anything for ages. And then I did another bunch up to 52. And then on the 8th of September, I started doing more. So the number 53 was the 8th of September. 54 was the 13th of September. 16th of September, 17th, 18th, 18th again. So I was in one of those little, oops, that metal thing has to move. Why have I've not moved it yet? It's still on my, it's under my desk. I don't even know what it's for. I have to see if my neighbours can, not remove it, but maybe lend me the screwdriver to get it out, and I'll try and make something. I don't want to say that out loud, but I'm trying to think of an excuse to get them to do it. Or maybe I'll say, oh, I can't, my knees won't let me bend down to do it. And they'll feel sorry for me because I'm so old. I must have been going through one of those periods when I was just being prolific and any time that I do 2 recordings in one day on the same podcast usually means that I'm kind of on a bit of a roll. Bearing in mind they're both nearly 50, well, one's 50 minutes, one's 48 minutes long. All of these are quite long actually. 1 hour, 4 minutes, 58 minutes, 32 minutes, an hour. So we've got 30th of October, 3rd of November, 11th of November 2019, 21st of November 2019, so that's an hour and 1 minute. Wow, blimey. 3rd of December, 12th of December, 14th of December 2019. Then we start January. The 8th, this is 2020, 8th, 9th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15, 17, 18, 19, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. That's quite a lot, isn't it? Just bearing in mind, I was also doing the Let Me Bore You to Sleep podcasts at that point, and also the Deep Sleep Whisper podcasts. So yeah, I was pretty busy. Wow. So what ones have I got? I started because I don't know if you remember. I say those that have been listening to me for a long time. I didn't always name my episodes. Even if I numbered them, I didn't name them. So for the first, I think, in fact, I can tell you. Right, let me have a look. For the podcasts. Okay, right. I just want to go to Let Me Bore You to Sleep and see when I first started naming the podcasts. What are they? So I'll name them now. I mean, like, you know, I've given them numbers right from the start. So even when I which is, I don't know, when was it? March 2018, I think. But I'm pretty sure for the first couple of years I didn't give them any names, just numbers. It's hard to be fair. I'm going down, still only at 1200. I've got to go down a long time to get to those numbers. But they're all on there. Well, all the ones that I saved. There's some are missing, but I've got most of my Let Me Boy to Sleep recordings on my podcast. Nearly all of them. When did I reach the 1,000 point? I reached 1,000 on, so that one's 1,000. 5 years old, Let Me Bore You to Sleep. And it's October the 7th, 2024. It was more than, what, 2024? Oh no, it's 4th of May 2023. Right, actually, because I had to upload them again. So I uploaded them on October the 7th, 2024, because I lost my podcast, didn't I? And I think then I deleted it, then I started another one, and oh, blimey. Anyway. Yeah. I think number 999 was the 2nd of May 2023. 1,000. So and that was I put nearly 1,000 episodes. 1,000 is called 5 years old, 4th of May. 1001 was King Charles' third coronation, which was the 6th of May. So yeah, so that was the 4th of May 2023. I managed to do 1,000 Let Me Bore You to Sleeps. I'm just trying to see. I know this isn't. What I tell you what, it is weird. Well, no, it's not weird, but in some ways, this is kind of like an ongoing journal. I mean, I guess I haven't got to say the word ongoing journal, because a journal is kind of ongoing, isn't it? But because there was times when I used to put the most ridiculous titles which had nothing to do with the recording. I still hold the right to do that, of course, but there are quite a few recordings where I look, and if I look back, I said, oh, because just now I just thought to myself, oh, so number 774, Let Me Bore You to Sleep, 3rd of December 2021, is titled I Have Vertigo. Vertigo. And I did. And I was like, wow. Because this is something that I had an issue with for a little while. It came back a few times. I think it was, yeah. And I managed to get rid of it. It was May 2022. I managed to get it gone, but 770, 767, Let Me Bore You to Sleep, 15th of November 2021, I'm Still a Fatty. What kind of title is that? Blimey. So this is going back. I'm not talking about, oh, blimey. Wow, okay. It's so strange. Some of it's like 7 and so the 1st of November 759. I got one called I Don't Have COVID. And then there's part 2 to that one. No, there isn't. These aren't even in order. And then 756. Right. So 29th of October, I think I have COVID. Then the 1st of November, I don't have COVID. Posture correction, number 755, 24th of October 2021. Wow, I bought myself a girdle. Well, it wasn't a girdle, not like a girdle, like a girdle. It wasn't a girdle, but it was a posture corrector. And it kind of had a metal thing in the back to kind of keep my posture, and because I was having problems with my upper back, the muscles, I was hoping it was the muscles. I did go to the doctor eventually, and the doctor said it's just normal. Sometimes the muscles play up, especially when you're as muscular and handsome as you are. And he said, do you like a prostate exam? I said, no, no thanks. Can you turn the lights up, please, and turn the cameras off? Put the cameras off. That's weird. So, live video stream, England for sale. Wow. So yeah, no flight cruises. The shoplifting in Dubai, 11th of October 2021. I don't even know what any of these things are. 10th of October 2021, number 747, Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder 3. Number 745, 8th of October 2021. This is a title I didn't think I would read again, or that I would read. It says, Don't Call Your Child Hitler. Okay, I've got no idea what that was about. That might be one of those that had no relation to the story or to the podcast, but it might do. Full English breakfast and beer. That was September 24th of September 2021. 735. I'm curious. Very curious at this. I don't know. Oh well. So still going down just to see what other. Rachel sent me a picture of a toilet. I don't know what that's about. That was the 13th of September 2021. That might have happened. I might have done that recording just before Rachel stopped listening to me anymore. I've got no idea. I got one that says pretending to talk to Daddy Newland, 9th of September 2021, number 723. See, I know, well, I think some of these recordings might actually be mildly entertaining. Out of the 1,200 that I've done, there must be at least 2 or 3 that are really good. Number 716 on the 2nd of September 2021 is called Arse Flannel and Tourist Tips. Okay. Number 711. It's 26th of August 2021. I'm 51 today. Wow. I'm a gunslinging pacifist. That was 9th of August 2021, 7:03. Yeah, I really. Number 698, 3rd of August 2021, 21 years of websites. It's I, what have I got here? Ebooks coming. Oh yeah, this is me. My ebooks were that I was going to write. Okay, let's have a look. What date was this? Was this like last week? I'm gonna, 9th of July 2021. So 3.5 years ago, I was writing a book, an ebook. Hasn't quite erected itself yet, has it? That was number 687. I Am Peeling, which was the 27th of June 2021, 679. So I must have got a bit of caught the sun. Oh yeah, where is it? 27th of June, 23rd of June, 22nd of June. Right, 22nd of June, I was in Cornwall, and that was 22nd of June 2021. I was in Cornwall. Yeah, I remember that. 674, the 16th of June 2021. There's a hero. That's the title of that one. Number 669 is called This Is Boring for a Reason. That's the 10th of June 2021. I'm thinking that maybe someone complained because my podcast was boring. The Let Me Bore You to Sleep was boring. And they were moaning. Which, can happen. So I probably did a whole podcast about it. What is this? 665, 5th of June 2021. I went to Graceland to see Mickey Mouse. That sounds like a made-up story. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, I'm going to move past some of these. Yeah. So 658, which is a little bit annoying because this was quite a funny recording. The next one was not. 658, 17th of May 2021. Are sports bras supposed to attract moths when I'm wearing it? Okay. Bit strange. 15th of May, my mojo has returned. Wow. And 3 days later, my mojo definitely went away again. I picked a fight with reality and expected to win. That was the 14th of May 2021, number 655. So this is true, this one, 654. That was the 10th of May 2021. The title, and I can't even remember this one, I fell out of my chair during this recording. In fact, there's actually a video of me falling out of my chair. There's twice that I've fallen out of my chair went making recordings. One was oh yeah, it was when I was at the desk on this corner of the room. I'm pointing to the corner now. I think it was there, and I got up. No, I reached to do something. I reached something, and I fell over. And I landed well. I didn't get hurt, but I definitely landed like on my head or something. Another time, I was leaning back in my black squeaky chair that I used to have, and it fell backwards, and I was trapped. I just didn't. This is when I had Andre at this point. I couldn't get out. His gravity was very much pushing me down, and I'm still there. So that might be the one where I fell out of my chair during the recording. That's number 654, 10th of May 2021. I don't know if I was actually in. I don't know if I left it in the recording or not. See, this one, I remember this because Sebastian commented on a video I put down saying that my walls are mouldy. But they're not. I don't have mouldy walls. And so the title of that one, which was the 7th of May 2021, number 652, my walls are not mouldy. Because they're not. All it is just the back felt from where the soundproofing used to be. Oh, according to this, I've found the place. Private. Why is number 619 private? That's weird. There's no reason for that. Put it back on as available. Which means I've just gone all the way back to the beginning again. Damn. Oh. 619. So around to just the point of just before I got to 700, I think I was at, I would say, yeah, I wasn't doing titles. It's only when I got to about 700, which seems a bit weird. That doesn't seem right, because that means I was doing it for years before I started doing titles. And I don't think that's true. I really don't. I think what might have happened, and I'm going to research this because it's annoyed me now. It's not annoyed me. Well, it has. It's bugged me a little bit because what it means. Oh, if anyone's interested, where is it? I just passed it. A conversation with Sebastian. No, really? How far? I just gone straight past it. Maybe it wasn't Smelly Belly. No. Conversation. Okay, I've skipped past it. I did have a conversation with Sebastian. Cynical Sebastian. How weird. I just skipped right past it. Oh well. So let me go and get to it seems like years ago that I spoke to him on there. Nearly 51. Blimey. My starfish has turned into an octopus. And that was the 13th of July 2021, 689. Sitting on some frozen peas would feel. I've just realised what that period was. So number 688 was called Sitting on Some Frozen Peas Would Feel So Good Right Now. 689 was My Starfish Has Turned Into an Octopus. This was the 11th and the 13th of July. So if I remember correctly, I was a little bit backed up, should we say that? A little bit. Parts of me were a little bit shy. The back door was jammed. I'm not quite sure how to really word it, in a better way. I could just say constipated, but yeah, it was definitely. So according to this, the first time I started naming recordings was the 5th of May 2021, and it was number 651. Now, I know that's not true. I'm pretty sure that's not true. I'm pretty certain. And that's going to bug me. I don't understand. Anyone? I don't understand. So I'm going to search, because I've got recordings. I've got all of them stored. Which one is this? So this is... The thing is, did I say 6? So let me bore you to sleep. Let's say 201. 201. Surely some of them. So they've all just got the numbers. But I'm pretty sure if I looked at the details, so let's say 201. Where's the details? Open with, share, compress, properties. Details. Okay. Let me bore you to sleep. 21st of August. 201. Really? Nothing else? That's a little bit disappointing. So what about 401? Because according to this, all it is just the names. Like the number 401, let me bore you to sleep, and the date, but no name. That doesn't sound correct to me. Show more options. Edit. Moving. Finney's licking my ankle is quite nice. Open, edit, cast. Edit wouldn't open. Copy as path. Share. Restore previous versions. Copy. There's got to be some information. Properties. Details. So let's have a look. Again, 70. No information. Comments. Just the date. Previous versions. Nothing. This is weird. There must be a way. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go on SoundCloud, see if they've got them on there. Because that doesn't seem right. It doesn't. It really doesn't. So what I'm going to do is, if I go to profile, I don't know how far down it's going to let me go. So if I put in 401, 491. Okay, let me bore you to sleep. Jason Sexy Newland. Let's have a look. 491. See, Google Map nostalgia. If I go 401, okay, 421. Right, nothing. 451. I've never worn an astronaut's helmet. 411. 411. Nothing. 411. So I'm thinking maybe before. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go down. I'm going to go to 321. No. 321. I had names for my podcasts. I'm sure I did. I really believe I did. 321. But where are they? If I do 371, see if there's anything there. Nope. $571. Yeah, Popeye the Goldfish. So according to that one, and that's 2021. So if I've got 401, 409, 406. Nope. It doesn't make sense to me. Everything in the world made sense until this moment in time. I don't get it. I mean, it used to. I just know, right? I know that I had names on my podcasts. I'm pretty sure I had names because I used to make images, right? Like years and years and years ago, I used to make weird images. You may say the ones I do are still a bit weird, but back then, you know, it took a lot longer and I used to have to kind of mix different things together, although I still do. But some of them were quite good images. In fact, I've got some hidden away. Not hidden, they're just... That's very strange. Let me bore you to sleep. See, I don't know, right? I'm just going to go through the whole thing and have a look if there's any 230, 1,700, 1,220, 1,000... I mean, there's a lot of recordings. Lots and lots and lots. I mean, lots. I just have this vague memory of giving them names. And I went through a time where I was given like the most ridiculous names for the podcasts. I'm very confused, and that's double O. Confused. I tell you what, my neighbours downstairs are so cool. They had their music blaring out, like really, the bass was really strong. And I got a text message within about a couple of minutes asking me if it was too loud. And I said, yeah, and they said, good. Did I say they were good neighbours? Sorry. Yeah, horrible. No. It's just like, is it too loud? I said, well, the bass is a bit, you know, a bit bassy. And she turned it down. She said, what about now? I said, yes, that's good, thanks. And that was it. Because they're young, they're going to have loud music every now and then. And so, like, okay, I never complain. Okay, I don't complain to the people. I complain... I complain to you about them. That's what I do. I just moan. But it was so nice, just the way they just like, is it okay? And I said, yeah, it's fine. And that was it. The thing is, with the bass, it shakes the whole building. So yeah, it was a little bit. But the music itself is fine. Only the bass. So I'm very, very fortunate to have such good downstairs neighbours. In fact, they're the only neighbours I've ever had. Well, I say neighbours, neighbour. She's the only neighbour I've ever had that actually was considerate. I literally cannot find 1,000. No, I'm looking through all the different thousands of recordings, and there's no titles for any of the early ones, and that does not make sense to me. It doesn't. Being manly, so that was 1,146, of course, as I am. I'm Vinny had a sleepover. That was the 4th of June 2024. I can't even say the word. Directionless chat, 28th of May 2024, number 1134. Free roast dinner, 27th of May last year. The weird thing about it, so I started my pre-diabetic diet on the 25th of May last year. I did lose weight. I think my belly's starting to get bigger again though. Yeah. In fact, I don't think so. I'm pretty certain of it. Yeah, and I don't have any sugar, so it's weird. It's almost like my body wants to be fat. I can't find... The only ones that has any kind of title is the ones that say live YouTube stream or live Facebook stream. And this was back in 2018, 2019. Yeah, I did a few back then. 2018, 2019. That's gonna bug me. I don't... Maybe just one of those things. I just didn't have titles. I didn't see the point, and I don't know. I guess... I mean, I didn't used to do Q&A Friday, did I? But that's not really the same thing, though, I don't think. It's 1114, 7th of May last year, called, there was a title, I Used to Be Rude. That's hard to believe. So I can't... That is weird. I don't... Yeah. I think that this is wrong. I do believe that there were ones with titles earlier on. And I understand this might not be particularly interesting for anyone listening, but as one of my titles of my podcast did say, this is supposed to be boring. I need burping. That's the 17th of March last year. What? I do, however, have the transcripts. So I'm going through these, still no titles. Nope. Still looking. 2024. Nope. Nothing. But I've got a lot of transcripts of, I think, at least 1,000 of my recordings. So I can see what I was talking about. If that's useful or not, I don't know. But yeah, no, this is just... Oh, I can't believe how many recordings there are. It's just huge amounts. And bearing in mind, some of them are different versions as well, different, different lengths. Blimey. Ooh, what's this? 449. I knew it. I knew it. Did I tell you? I didn't. Didn't I say I did? Didn't I? I said I knew it. 447. No, 448. I've got one with a title. 10th of July 2020. The Perks of Being a Bra Fitter. and number 449, Home Deliveries and Broken Bones, and that was 12th of July 20. And number 450, which is the 13th of July 2020, Fables of a Reclining Chair. So I knew it. I knew it. Didn't I tell you? I told you all along. Which makes me think, where do I get the information for those? Show more options. Play with media player, no. Edit a notebook, no. Notepad, no. Properties. So previous versions, no previous versions. Details, comments. Oh, because there was a time when I didn't actually put it in the title, I just put it in the comments. And I did in that one. So, but then it's got comments there, isn't it? So if I go into that one, 451, show more options, 451, properties and details. I've never worn an astronaut's helmet. And that's the 14th of July 2020. Number 460. So let's go and see what's on there. So this is 462 then. 462. Properties. Details. That's weird. Details. Okay. It's just a different thing. So this is name. Why is that not there? Previous versions? No. Digital signatures? No. General? What have I done there? Oh no. Oh, okay. So 461. So what do I do? Properties. Details. So these ones don't have any details, but it's got a name. It's got a name, but I can't see what the name is unless I can copy it. No, nothing. It's just got the. But what's the name of the file? Oh no, these are the files. Very, very unusual. I find it very strange. So let's go down to 430. Let's see. Show more options. Properties, details. So this one, again, just nothing, no name. I got so excited then. I thought I was going to have to run to the toilet. I got completely overawed with just bliss. Really believed I'd found the solution to my problem. But nope. I don't get it. Why would I not? I mean, it. But what's the name of the title though? That's the weird thing. What's the name of it? The path. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see if I view details. What details? Show more options. View details. I've got details. Sort by name. The thing is, the file is sometimes a different file completely, like to what's actually it's named. But then if I upload it to, let's say, Spreaker, it will be a different file. So I might have it named "Let Me Boy to Sleep" I don't know, my starfish has healed, or I don't know, whatever it might be. But then it might actually come up as, oh, you need to shave. That might be the title of it. So it's kind of very strange, very weird. Type MP3 file. Show more options. Copy as path. Copy as path? No, that I don't know what I've done there. Oh no. Show more options. Rename? No, don't want to do that either. Show more options. Show more options. Open with media player. Search tomorrow. Choose another app. Share. Restore previous versions. Maybe I just have to accept that maybe some of them don't have names. Do you think that could just be it? Just don't have. They've got names, they've got numbers, but they just don't have the glorious titles that I believed in my mind for such a long time that they used to. I genuinely believed. Genuinely. Not in a bad way, but just see that. So I'm looking at this to edit the notes. Recorded on 27th of March 2018. Recorded, okay, but there's no. It's just computer stuff. Nope, no. I don't know what any of this is. What any of it means. Blimey. I've got no idea. So blimey, what's this? I've got the loads of stuff opening up in not Word, Notepad, like texts. Yeah, that's strange. Unless, of course, oh no, they wouldn't be able to. Would it transcribe a recording without me even? No, it wouldn't, would it? Properties, edit in Notepad. Edit in Notepad. Guess what I did before? I wonder if that's a way of transcribing that's been hidden. Maybe that's how these companies transcribe. They just edit in Notepad. But then no, I doubt it. It's amazing though. You know, the transcriptions. It takes seconds for a short recording, but for an hour, 50-minute hour, it takes minutes sometimes. But sometimes, a minute, couple of minutes, maybe less. And when I was at university, one of my the first thing I had to no, not the first thing. Was it the first? One of the things I had to do in the first year was transcribe a counselling session. It was a practice session where I was the counsellor and I had to transcribe the whole 50 minutes and then make notes and stuff like that. It took me forever. It was such a long task. Had we had the technology that's available now, I could have done it. Well, I could have done a transcription bit in a couple of minutes. Still, still work to do, but the actual transcribing was the hardest part. And then the next time I had a transcription, which was, I think, was in the second year, I sent it off. I think did I send it off to have it done for me? So I got it done professionally because I couldn't sit through it again. I think I did. I can't remember. I got a vague, because I did get a professional transcriber. You know those Fiverr? Is it Fiverr? The website, is it still around? I'm not even sure if Fiverr's still around. Fiverr, you know, where you can ask someone to do something for you, but you'd be lucky if you can get anyone to do anything for just £5. Create a new account. No, I don't want to create a new account. Go away. I just want to see what's about. Scale your professional workforce with freelancers. Now, a lot of them are going to be using the software. So I could do this, writing and translation, transcribing. I will transcribe your recording up to an hour. I will transcribe it for £5. And it just takes seconds. Well, it'd take no time because I just put it in the process. It'd just be, I could do one after another. So I could transcribe like 10 in 10 minutes. So that's £100 in 10 minutes. And pretend that I've done it myself. I wouldn't do that because I'm not naughty. I don't do naughty things like that. Music and video. AI Oh, it's got AI services now. Alright. How Fiverr works. 10k AI experts. 20 plus types of services related to AI. 50,000 plus customers ordered AI services on Fiverr. So there's 10,000 AI experts. So 5 people have asked each one of those to do something. Karthik Pillai is a machine learning engineer, data science and ML consultant. AI development, data science, and you know what? I do need some stuff. I do need to get an app. I want to get an app. I've talked about this before. The idea is to have this thing, and I know apps are not, it has to be more than an app. I want it to be not just like a podcast where you can just have it on your screen and it's just this, just my stuff. But also have it so you can choose, just have the recording. Then you choose what you want to do. Do you want it with music? What music do you want it with? Do you want a 5-hour? Do you want a 10-hour version? Do you want body scan? Do you want? And you can choose what you want, and the AI will just put it together. And you'll have a choice of thousands of different musics and stuff. Yeah, there's probably. I mean that would be a big old task, and yeah, I mean AI applications. Just having a look. Our agency will build apps with ChatGPT, Azure, OpenAI, AI, whatever. Develop artificial from £847. That's not Fiverr, is it? That's not a Fiverr. From £681. The website's called Fiverr. It was supposed to be anything you want for a £5. I do remember that being the catch, hence the name. you make a bit more noise, please, Vinny? Thank you. I can see the way this is going. It won't be long before Fiverr just offers these services without any humans' involvement, which defeats the object of what Fiverr was. I used to like Fiverr. I used it a few times. I had a little introduction video made for my YouTube channel back in 2012, and well, it was for the introduction to the YouTubes. And I think I did a couple, and there was one which is a video, and the sea came in on the sand, and the sea went out, and left on the sand was either my name or the name of the website, or the name of the recording, something like that. Yeah, I remember. I think I had some designs, some artistic designs created as well on Fiverr, if I'm correct, like logos and stuff like that. And we're going back a long time. 13 years. 13. It's quite a while. Yeah. Wow. That's changed a bit. Well, I clearly haven't found what I'm looking for. 328. Oh look, nope, 326. 549. 21st of November 2020. So this is strange. I think some of these. Oh, wrong one. Some of these. So if I go 2020. Okay, it's 549. 549. 549. I haven't got the title for this one, but it's actually Happy Birthday Molly on there. So if I go 564, the title is The Light Bulb Story. 564 on the podcast, Let Me Bore You to Sleep Nothing. So I need to change these and update them. So a lot of these do have titles. So I got 454. Okay, 455. 455? Yeah. 455. 465. 465. No. Okay, so not all of them are there. 475. 475. Magic Toenail. So 475. So this was 16th of August 2020. So maybe for the first 18, 19, maybe for the first 2 years I didn't give titles. But I knew I definitely gave titles before the 700th episode. So number 475, Magic Toenails and Gossiping Crabs. It might not be what I was talking about in the recording. There's a possibility. Just a little possibility. 471, the 11th of August 2020, another midlife crisis. So it's I don't know, just 498. 1.1 million downloads so far in 2020, but no date for that one, so that's not much good. 498. So let's have a go. 498. See what date that was. 498. I can find that. No, no date. Brilliant. What about 499? 499, 21st of September 2020. So 498 was around that time. So 1.1 million. Oh, it wasn't a lot really, was it? For 9 months. Just over a million. I mean, yeah, it's alright, but I'm just going back to that time. I thought that was like my really busy period. Maybe not. 500. What is 500? 500th episode special. So 550. 550. I vacuumed the carpet today. That was the 24th of November 2020. I had an exciting life. I mean, bearing in mind, I'm not sure we was even allowed to go out of the house back then. So if not 5:56. I'm proper tired. 5:42. I took the roof off. What? The 14th of November 2020, I took the roof off. This is number 542. So this must be the shed in the bedroom. I took the roof off. Yeah. Okay. Blimey. So I dismantled it on my own. 562. Waiting for my delivery. So it's like a little, kind of like a journal, a diary. Okay. I don't like all the titles though, to be fair. Some of the titles reminds me of stuff. 523. Whenever that was. My psychiatrist thinks I'm possessed by the Easter Bunny. I'm guessing that wasn't a real situation. Just 522. So I'm going to find out roughly when that was. 522. 19th of January. No. That's weird. There's no 522. How weird. 521. There's no 521. 519. Oh, there's a 519. My gas and electricity bill, 14th of October 2020. This is very confusing. But anyway, all I was doing was just letting you know about the latest recordings. So I did one called Feeling Safe. And it's kind of an extension of something that I've done myself in the past. It's quite it's a short recording if you want it to be short. As long as you want it to be, really, because it depends how long you want to listen for. But it's a sort of technique that you can use. Also, what I've been doing is I now produce 2 different videos for YouTube. One is the normal length, just normal length recording. So, for example, the observe your mind, the deep sleep whisper one I did this morning. That is 28 minutes and 18 seconds long. But then there's the 10-hour one. And the Feeling Safe recording I did, 16 minutes 51 seconds long. Then there's a 10-hour one. So I've done one of each, so people can, if they want to listen just to the normal length one, rather than stick on a 10-hour recording. and there's still dark screen. So there's 10 seconds of an image, and then it goes to a dark screen. So even if you're listening to just 15 minutes or half an hour or whatever, it's still going to be a dark screen. So it just makes it a bit easier if you are listening in bed or in a dark room, so you haven't got the TV or the laptop or the iPad or the tablet or the phone sort of shining. Yes. I'm going to have a sandwich. I actually got a small delivery of groceries today, and I'm going to have I think they're ciabatta rolls. Is that what I got, or is it just a normal roll? But I'm going to have that, and I'm going to have a couple of stem ginger biscuits as a little treat, and that would be my evening. That would be my dinner. And I will try and get everything here edited and sorted and uploaded. And then I will be... It's 8:30 now. I'll be in bed by 11, I suppose. 10 or 11. It's Wednesday, isn't it? I've got to keep remembering, because Friday morning, boxing in Japan. Because it's Inui who is not only is he one of the pound for pound top boxers in the world. I mean, he's big around the world, but he's really big in Japan. He's big in Japan tonight. Big in Japan. Where's appetite? Big in Japan. It feels so good. He's big in Japan tonight. That's an 80s song. I might have got the lyrics wrong. There's a few songs with Japan in them. I should probably leave it at that. But yeah, there's a few songs. Some songs from the 80s that I love so much. And I don't even remember what they're called. But if it came on the radio, I would just melt with happiness. I'm serious. There's just some songs that are so good feely kind of thing. I listen to them and my knees go wobbly. Maybe my knees don't actually go wobbly, but it feels nice. Like, oh, I remember that one. Okay, it's a bit more than I remember it, but it's just... I mean, there was this song, not in the 80s, but this song was about 2017, no, 2007, I would say. And I was going into the pub between 2005, 2007. I think it was 2007, it might have been 2006. But I was going into the pub and there was this song that was on the jukebox that I used to put on, and I just loved it so much. But I don't remember the name of it. I don't know what band or group, whatever, that played the song. But I loved it. It was a modern song, at the time. And I do realise it's nearly 20 years ago now, which is mind-blowing. But hey, how can it be? It's weird, because I'm thinking like 2001. A few things that I wish I could have done a little bit different back then. Not just 2001, but there's a couple of things that I could have improved upon. A few opportunities that really were mine for the taking, and I could have run with them, and it could have been a good thing. And when I think back to it, I think that's absolutely, now, it doesn't seem a long time ago. It kind of does, but it's a long, a long time. It's like 24 years. But when I think of 2005, it seems a lot closer. I mean, technically it is closer. It's 4 years closer. But it seems, it doesn't, it's like it's more, I think it's because what I'm doing now started in 2006. I started doing this in 2006, making recordings, making videos, all that stuff. So because I've continued doing it, I've moved from place to place, but I've continued doing it for all those years. It doesn't feel like it's a different world or a different time, because there's that continuation. There's no continuation from 2001. I don't know anybody that I knew back then, apart from like family members and that, but apart from the only continuation is I was studying hypnosis a lot, and collecting hypnosis books. And there was a continuation between 2001 up to 2013 because I'd worked in 3 different insurance companies. So there was that kind of continuation there. But it's weird because I think back to 2007. 2007, I moved to this town. And I remember being in that little room that I stayed in for a few years when I was at college, making update videos and sitting in the garden making pain relief videos and making audios and doing my stop smoking course that I spent about 10 days solidly working on, if not more time, when my landlord was away on holiday. So I had the space and the quiet to do it. Although it was very windy, because I used to go on holiday. Yeah, it was windy. I was going to say it couldn't have been in the winter because they had tomatoes that they wanted me to water. So that wouldn't have been in the winter, would it? It was very windy anyway. And I watched Prison Break. The first time I discovered Prison Break. Oh, that was a brilliant. Them 10 days or 14 days, whatever it was, so good. You know, I spent 50% of my time from getting up to going to bed working on the stuff, and the other 50% watching Prison Break. It was brilliant. Maybe that's something I need to do. Or give myself like a really big challenge. Because technically that's the biggest challenge I've ever really took. Regarding, it's not really, the overall challenge, I think going into people's homes and offering free pain reliefs, chronic pain relief, that was a bigger challenge, wasn't it, than spending 10 days making a stop smoking recording, or going into a drug rehab centre and doing group relaxation sessions with people that were still in prison, that were on day release. I guess that was a bigger challenge. But I suppose recently, but then that wasn't recently, was it? Because that was like 2009 or 2008, 2009, when I did the stop smoking course, put that together. 19, so it's still 16 years ago. Oh, blimey. I'm just lucky I'm so young. I was 35 years old. The first video I ever made, the first audio recording, hypnosis, relaxation, pain relief, whatever I did, I was 35. I'll be 55 in August. Be 55 in August. I was 35. Next January, I'll have been doing this for 20 years. Like podcasting and making videos for 20 years. It's very strange. I could have done so much more with my time. It's what I wasted all those years. Why? Why? Well, I don't think it was a waste. Am I feeling nostalgic? I don't know. It's kind of strange, really. It's strange just to think 20 years. I've not stuck at anything. I can't stick at things that I don't. Nothing. I don't know. Nothing has the same pull on me that this has. Nothing ever that I've done in my life has had that. You know, even if I sit down, I think I'm going to watch a movie now, and then I'll stop halfway through the movie to make a recording because I suddenly get a bit of inspiration. That's what happened with the Feel Safe recording. Because I started thinking about that. It was fermenting in my brain the last few days. And I decided halfway, probably a quarter of a way through a movie this afternoon, like, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it now. You alright, baby? You alright, Vin? Alright, mate? You okay? You alright? He's been very patient, but I'm not sure what for. What are you impatient for, darling? What are you impatient for? I think he might be waiting for a T-R-E-E-E-E-E-E-E-T. Are you waiting for a T-R-E-E-E-E-E-E-E-T? He knew what I meant. T-R-E-E-E-E-E-T. E-E-E-T. T-R-E-E-T. To-E-T. Treat. Treats. You are such a clever little girl. You are. Oh, the way you're just laying down for Daddy to tickle your tum-tum. Tickle your tum-tum. Tickle your tum-tum. Yeah. Oh. Okay. This has been one of those weird recordings where I've literally talked about nothing. I mean, just going through the recordings, trying to find titles was something that I had no intention of doing when I started this recording. But in reality, I had no intentions of anything. Hadn't thought it through. I just hadn't. I hadn't. It's, yeah, one of those things in it. So, I'm going to go. Thank you for listening. Tomorrow, I will do another one of these. Friday, I'll do the Q&A Friday. So, I've got, I think, 4, maybe 5 questions. But if you've got any questions, just please let me know. Go to my Facebook group. And tomorrow, we'll see what tomorrow brings. Hopefully I'll do a couple of recordings tomorrow. So I'll speak to you. Oh. I don't know if I'll be editing this now. I might wait till the morning. Mind you, once I've edited the first, once I've edited it, it's done, isn't it? Yeah, once it's done, but it's a little bit time consuming, and I'm now getting to that point where I'm feeling a little bit peckish. You like that? Dinny, are you peckish? He might be hungry. Are you hungry? Do you want something to eat? Are you hungry? The way he moves his head from side to side. Are you hungry, Vinny? Are you? Does your tum need some grub? Is your tum grumbling? I need some food. Dada, I need some food. Do you need some food then? Do you? Okay, anyway, thanks for listening. As soon as I say thanks for listening, he's up on 2 feet, looking at me. He always knows when I'm coming to the end of a recording. So remember to be kind to yourself, because you deserve to be happy. Be gentle with yourself, because you deserve to be safe. Lots of love. Bye. I added that little bit about you deserve to be safe. What do you think? I thought I'd just change things up a bit. I don't know. Just testing it out. See you later. Bye.